So check this out. We were actually out in Indianola talking to Mark Tossman about a guitar that he was working on, and the shop called me and said, hey, there's a guy in Silverdale that has this original 1960, maybe 59 Jazzmaster. He bought new, older gentleman. He just called the shop. We were an hour away, so I'm like, you know, give me his number. We ran out there, and really cool cat. Hung out with him and his wife for a couple hours. Because of the bank wire, we had to kind of wait, but it was awesome. We just hung out with them in their house and chatted about kind of his musical history, and he played bands back in the day, and bought this brand new in Washington. It's a 1959, maybe 60 Fender Jazzmaster. The reason I'm saying maybe is all the components, the potentiometers are 59, no neck date, which is typical for 59. It's got this case, which is basically on the cusp, most likely a 60 case. And you can pop this pickup out and look at, you know, under the grounding tub, if you will, that kind of perfect mold, and you can pull that out and maybe see a body date, but it is untouched, and to try to get that back in there, it's always wrinkled, and we just chose not to. So you can think 59, safely 60, but what we can see here, 59 pots, no neck date. He bought it in 60, but it's blonde with a torque guard and original factory gold hardware. So just like the most deluxe Jazzmaster you could get at that time. Really enjoyed hanging with these folks. The guitar is 100% original. He had brought it down to a shop maybe 5 years ago, and one that I wasn't familiar with that was in town, and somebody did a refret on it, and they did an impeccable job. So whoever did this, if you see this, kudos, you did an amazing job. And that's it. Guitar is untouched. All the tape, everything. It's just totally pure from the original owner, farm to table. So along with that, it is like the lightest Jazzmaster I've ever picked up, seriously. We weighed it 6 pounds, you know, I think it was 6 pounds, 4 ounces, which is crazy. It also sounds unbelievable. So it's just, you know, has all the things you can check off the list that you want in a super early, one of the first years this guitar was ever made. I mean, coolest kid on the block. Blonde, torque guard, gold hardware, and it's also mega lightweight, and the pickup sound unbelievable. So this is going down as one of my favorite Jazzmasters, honestly. Killer guitar for anybody who's into this stuff. You know how rare these ones are. It's got a couple things, you know, the cable, a newer strap, old cable. You know, he played it. He actually had like a solid state little amp in the living room he was jamming on, and he was in his 80s and had it for a long time, and it was time to pass off, and he basically kind of got to that point and started calling a bunch of shops, outbid the highest bidder, and I was an hour away. So we ended up hanging out. It was great, man. We had an awesome day, a happy experience, and really interested to see who this guitar goes to. I'd love if it lands with somebody who has a Jazzmaster, because they'll really appreciate how much of an outlier this is. But yeah, man, it's up for grabs. There you go. We'll see how it sounds.